Welcome to the Glass Bowl in Toledo, Ohio, and home to the Toledo Rockets. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Eastern Michigan Eagles. Eastern Michigan ready to kick it off and get this game going. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Rockets offense takes the field to start this game off. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing, tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking for a man. It's St. Clair. Just a short pass to the tight end. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. And the Rockets are marching down the field. He'll keep it himself. Quick spin on the run. Let's talk for a second about Toledo. At this point in the season, you're probably in if the playoff starts today, but it doesn't. A long way to go, and the margins will be extra thin from here on out.
No, because if the season ended today, you're basically right on the cusp outside of the top 5, so you need to keep winning. You need to keep the intensity up, playing with a sense of urgency. For the second half of the season, David, I think that's a massive key for this team.
Man, it's so hard with young kids, 17, 18, 19, 20 years old, to get them to continue to focus on the game in and game out. Not the rankings, not down the road. That'll be the challenge down the stretch.
The Rockets will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. He breaks a tackle. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Going for 6. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Toledo. A great catch and run for 6.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game up.
And the extra point is good. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Eastern Michigan's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And this might be a real challenge for this quarterback, because that corner, David, can take away an entire half of the field.
Yeah, and that's the bright part of this defense. Like you know out wide exactly what you're getting week in and week out, and it is top flight. Like one of the best in the country at your spot. So interested to see how this passing attack works while avoiding that guy, because I'm not going after him, Palmer.
Well, I don't think this quarterback has seen a secondary built like this. He definitely hasn't seen a corner with this guy's ability. And so if he is going to try him, he better have really good timing. He better be very accurate. He better not be late throwing out-breaking routes, because this dude will pick him off.
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Typically, at this spot on the field, you make a fair catch. I'd call that risk aversive, but it is good field position. It's a reverse. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. And the Rockets with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Back to pass, it's St. Clair. Got his man quickly. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got a man. It's Lang. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 30-yard line on 1st down. Hand off from the gun. Got the 1st down and more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdown.
And he'll haul it on, take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Rockets! They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
They'll try it over the left side. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. The Rockets offense is back on the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? The Rockets come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Back to pass, it's St. Clair. Looking deep down the right side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Rockets will send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Grabbed in the backfield. It's James. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Eagles can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Pulls it in on the left. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fears the pressure. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt.
That's a really good play. That's a bomb. That's thrown way down the field. A lot of time for me to do what? Get a little bit handsy, get my hands, force a PI. Stayed calm, did a nice job staying the course, got his hand on the football for the deflection.
They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. Gets it out fast. And they pick up the first down in what might be the last play here in the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and it's Toledo holding the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. First play of the period, first down here. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Makes the grab. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Rockets with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. On the option. He'll toss it. There he goes. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. It's reverse. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. And the Rockets now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to go up top. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it on the sideline. Touchdown, Toledo. Once he got some room, it was over. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of interest in this CUSA showdown today, so let's catch you up to speed on things. Jacksonville State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Gamecocks have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today.
Off-play action on first down. That's caught. It's Thomas. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. After that last completion, it's second down. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Fires to the wideout. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. No fair catches here, looking for room. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Off the RPO, complete. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Pass interference, defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. And off from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off play action. He finds a soft spot in the middle. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And they decide to trot out the kicker. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And that lead rolls even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. He'll bring it back looking for help. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Got his man downfield. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. The Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. The play action fake. Snagged in the middle. It's Morton. And they pick up just 1. It'll be 3rd and 9. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on 3rd down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm. You've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
Catch in the middle. It's Johnson.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
The Rockets are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the air, it's St. Clair. Makes the grab. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. New set of downs after the completion. The give to the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Caught, close to the marker, it's Scott. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. Wants to go up top on 1st down. With the catch, it's Scott. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Pulls and fires complete. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the first half. Before then, they can get another score. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Quarterback on the keeper. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Rockets!
Well, man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. He's not afraid to go deep. Throwing down the sideline, and it's a big play down the right side. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. The play will stand. Throws to the back. Pulls it in. It's Thomas. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a 1st down in the waning seconds of the half. Wants to throw on 1st down. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Toledo.
Bringing it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside give. Turning it on! A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Makes the grab. It's Williams. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Now the play fake. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. This one's complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. It's complete to the right. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. And the Eagles pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He'll pull it on the read. Running to Green. And he's brought down after a nice gain. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Going to the run, it's Thomas. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Trying to impose their will with the run. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. Eastern Michigan will line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Quick strike complete. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles! Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope. Breaks into the open. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll pass it. Touchdown, Toledo.
And this offense picks up right where it left off. Scoring points, creating a big play. First drive of the second half, no problem. Don't worry about halftime adjustments. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. K-State has the lead right now. The Little Apple has been buzzing all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 4 over Air Force. We'll circle back if anything changes in this interesting Big 12 matchup. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And he's brought down after a nice game. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. To the air on first down. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's James. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 3rd and long. Deep shot for the end zone. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And the try is no good. I guess the idea was to chip away at a big lead. Consider the lead not chipped away yet.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are the ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and, man, what they can do on second down here.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. To the ground with the back. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. They run the reverse. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Leaves it with the running back. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Rockets kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. He'll do it himself on the draw.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. He'll do it himself. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Rockets!
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. The short hands, it's Gilmore. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And the Eagles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Morton. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Got it behind the line. It's Morton. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. They think there's room to run to the right here. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He's in open space downfield. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw at St. Clair. Rushes on him. The throw. Got a man. It's Lang. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Rockets line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Going downfield for the big play. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected him at all, and that's why so many sacks keep happening.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Running back searching for a hole. Strikes first, delivers the punch, and works his way to the 31. And the Rockets can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short, coming defense trying to rise up. They'll try the run. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Trying play action. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. So now on comes the field goal unit. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter is sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Quarterback on the keeper. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Across the 25, he's got room. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. The give on the option. Fights off a defender. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. Eastern Michigan surgical on offense right now. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. They'll move the tight end. From the gun, the running back has it. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Grabbed in the middle, it's Stevens. Nice pickup there, gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. The quick out. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. That's reeled in at Stevens.
You know, that play right there shows me that the quarterback has a plan. He had no hesitation. The defense was bearing down on him. He got hit on that play, but he knew where his running back was. He got it out to him quick, and as a result, they avoided the negative play and sack.
The Eagles back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He'll pull it on the read. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. On the move, it's Stevens. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4. Eastern Michigan will line up with a 1st and goal. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. They're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the 4th quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know next time you take the field which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Finding an escape route. Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. Oh, better look out. There he goes. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. The Rockets just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. This one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah,